Hey, what's up my crypto fans? So are you ready to dive into the latest news, reviews and overviews in the cryptocurrency space? Well, have we got a great video for you today. In today's video, we're going to start to unlock the secrets of the bear market and how we position ourselves in the next 12 months to hit that bull run as hard as we can. It's no secret that we're going to have to look into a sneak peek of what the Bitcoin's doing, because everyone knows when Bitcoin pumps, the altcoins follow. So grab your digital wallet, sit back and let's go crypto. So for those of you that are new to the channel, I'm Christian and this is Crypto OG, where I give you all the news, reviews and overviews in the crypto, DeFi and NFT space. So first up, let's tackle the bear market, and the essential thing is to stay calm. We all know that there's some dippy dips and we need to get things calm and collective when these dips happen. The ever so old saying goes in the trading market is, when there's blood in the streets, when people are running for the hills, you run away and you collect up the bags. Now I know FOMO, I know emotion plays a big part in this and it's easier said than done. But if we have a look at the bear market at the moment and we just flip to some charts. Now, if we just flip straight into some charts, you can see here that the crypto market was having a massive retrace until we had that fake ETF news. And then obviously the crypto market has been taking a little pump since. But you can see the sentiment here over the last 4 hours. If we go into the daily, you can see that we was on a massive downtrend really since the beginning of October, and October has been an absolute dead month. So this is why I'm saying it's important in the cryptocurrency market to have a look at when this bear sentiment's in, because this area here is time to fill your bags. And obviously we've tracked back down there. So for me, it is a bit of a sentiment in the market that is a bearish crypto world. So moving on from that, the crypto market has performed well since the start of the week. Now, it has been pretty steady and it has been kind of recovering them traces since we had the news about the fake ETF. Now, if we just look at Bitcoin, for instance, Bitcoin has had a massive kind of BTC against the USD. It's had a massive pump. We had the fake ETF news there, but it's had a steady climb since. And now I think we're touching to the $26,000. And before, we've always been trading here around the bottom 26s. So for me, it is good news in the crypto market. Now remember, dips are always part of the crypto trend, and especially in the bear market, we're looking at things like these here and we're saying, yes, we've had a pump. Oh, we're running a bit scared, and the fear and greed index shows that. But if we have a look at this as a whole, you can see this is way low to where we're used to being back in the bull run, when we're looking at kind of super highs all the way up here. So even with these dips, and this is one of the lowest points when Bitcoin was down to about $15,000, you can see we're probably not even a quarter of the way there where we need to be going. We've still got probably another 3 to 4x. And then obviously analysts are predicting that Bitcoin's going to go all the way up here to $100,000. So you can see absolutely there's nothing to panic about, in my honest opinion. Now, for those of you that are new to the crypto market, it's imperative that you do a little bit of research. The bear market is the absolute ultimate place to start your crypto journey if you want to see them exponential gains in the next bull run. But it's knowing where to position yourself in the bear market. It's knowing how to spread your risk over what altcoins you see fit. And obviously there is some bad ones, but there is some diamonds in there. Now, I know it's my job as a YouTuber or as someone that you follow to find them gems for you. And that is what I try and do. I try and find the gems that I want to invest in, and then I just show you what I'm doing and what I'm investing. And then it's up to you what you do. But for me, it's very important, if I just look over here to move the charts, that if you're going to go in this, do dollar cost average, do spread your kind of risk to reward ratio. Pick a few altcoins that you like a look of, and then follow them over the week, over the course of the fortnight, over the course of the month, and then pick your time, maybe on a payday or maybe on a Thursday, to buy a little bit with any spare change that you have in your bank, in your pocket, down the back of the sofa, and then that way you'll keep yourself ahead of the game. It's because by investing a fixed amount regularly over the course of the, like we say, the fortnightly or the monthly, you reduce your risk of getting impacted by the market volatility so severe. You definitely won't be hitting the top and you definitely won't be hitting the bottom. You'll be kind of positioning yourself in a mid-range. And this is what everyone kind of every new investor to do, because you don't know how to read the markets. You don't know the market sentiment. You don't know the trends. You don't know the swings. You don't know the highs. You don't know the MACDs, and all of that kind of acronym BS bingo is gonna boggle your mind. So what it is I would kind of look to do if I was you investing, again, not financial advice, just me saying what I do, is I pick the altcoins that I like or that I hear someone that I believe in's following, and then I spread my bet over the course of the time I want to invest in. So say, for instance, I want to invest over the next 6 months. I'll pick my top 5 altcoins and then I'll position a little bit each month into them altcoins. That way, by the time the bull market comes, I'm in a prime position to then get my exponential gains, but I've not been hit by a lot of market volatility. Going all in when you think it's the bottom is never the bottom, and then you find yourself on the wrong end of 100% kind of dump, and that just leaves you with a bad sense of taste in your mouth for the crypto market. So I hope that bit of information, if you're new to the game or new to investing, has helped you out. But now let's drive into the hottest altcoins that I think are going to be good for October. For me, if I'm trying to look at putting a few quid or my loose change that I found down the back of the sofa, these are the kind of altcoins I'll be looking into kind of towards the end of this month and the beginning of next. So let me just jump into a little bit of information about the top 2 altcoins that I think are going to be for October/November. Boom. So in at 1 is Solana. Now Solana's one of them tokens or altcoins that you love to hate or hate to love. Now, yes, Solana used to be the main one back in the day because it had all the hype, the FUD, the FOMO pumped in by Sam Bankman-Fried and the FTX crew. But for me, Solana's making an absolute comeback. And if we look at the screen here in the Solana price prediction of we're just going to go for the 2023, we can see that the analysts are quite bullish. Now, Solana, as it says here, is not exactly a new cryptocurrency, but it has only gained traction and widespread popularity in the last few years. But that obviously was because of the FTX. Now, move all that crap aside and look at what Solana's doing. Just have a look at the Solana chart, because Solana has been moving quite sporadically over the course of the time. We had this massive increase here, we had a retracement, and Solana is picking up momentum. And why is this? Because Solana is heavily correlated with Bitcoin. So all you have to do is pick kind of a few good altcoins that kind of follow Bitcoin but outperform it by at least 10 to 20%, and that's exactly what I do, and Solana for me is one of them. So again, go over there, do your research, read the Solana overview. You can see the sentiment and the analyst is bullish. You can then obviously draw in what you think your amount invested and what Solana will come back, and this is all at Changeology blog. But for me, I'm just following Solana because I've always been a big fan of it. When the old kind of FTX crashed, I thought I'll buy a big bag of Solana, because if the creditors or the liquidators come in and they try and offload it, Solana is going to be one of the main holdings, and I think people will have a big rally. So in at number 1 was Solana. Now, obviously, I see you chomping at the bit, but remember, don't go out there throwing away all your hard-earned cash. Remember, trade wise, trade smart, and follow your gut instinct. So in at number 2 for this month is Cosmos. Now, Atom Cosmos has been a favorite of mine. It did well in the last bull market, and I can only see it doing better in the next one. But we need to buy Cosmos while there's blood on the streets. And this is the best time to fill your bags full of Cosmos Atom, because everyone is turning its back on it. Now, if we look here saying our real-time Atom USD, you can see that Cosmos price is at 6.3. But analysts say that this had a 13 over 30, 43% green days. Now, this is because everyone is in favor of this token. But if you see the sentiment at the moment, it's bearish by 94%. Now, this to me is a time where everyone's turning their back on Cosmos. You need to be there to fill your bags, because when the trend and the winds change and the tide turns in Cosmos' favor, you want to be the ones was at the first point of the door, selling all your kind of cheap Cosmos back to the FOMO hands. Now, go over to Changeology blog again. It'll give you a price prediction, dates, what we think we can get the best buying structures in. But again, if you dollar cost average over the course of this and next month, you can see Cosmos is always on a downtrend. And that's why I think it's going to be a top pick for October and November, because when we come back at the following end of next year, we can see that Cosmos are going to do probably around about $20 in the next bull market at its high. So for me, I think it's one of them. You're not going to get a Lambo off it, but you want ones that are going to steadily increase. For me, I'll just throw this bonus in there. Link is always the winner. If you can buy Link, anything sub $6, always fill a little bit of your bag in it, because when Link pumps, it always pumps over $6 and ranges anywhere from the $7 to the $9 and $10. So Link never seems to let you down. So I hope you found all that information useful. I hope that's inspired you to do some research, to really educate yourself. Lastly, before I let you go, I know this video is dragging on a little bit. Let's talk about security. Make sure you have your measures to make yourself as secure as you can in the crypto space. The main thing we was hearing in the last bull run is everything was getting hacked left, right and center. 600 million from Axe Infinity, 100 million from the Cosmos, sorry, 100 million from Ethereum. There was so many, like hundreds of millions, when the kind of North Koreans were robbing every crypto person left, right and center. And that's not to mention the scam. But don't let that put you off. Just a little bit of due diligence, a little bit of time spent on security, making sure that you keep your hardware wallets keyed safe. Go over Google, have a look at YouTube. There's absolutely tons of video on how to stay safe in crypto, and make sure you use it before you get in there. Now, the world of crypto obviously is thriving. We know that everything in the kind of inflation and dollars sinking. So for me, it's important to position yourself in the investments, if you've chosen crypto, to choose wisely and make sure you invest the best you can. Now, thanks for joining me today. I hope you found everything helpful. Again, make sure you share, like, subscribe, do all that BS that the YouTube's algorithm love. I've tried to keep this kind of sporadic so you can choose what bit of this video you want. But again, I love giving you this crypto content. So leave me a comment in the comments if you want to hear about a certain coin, if you want to hear about a certain thing in crypto, let me know and I'll try and cover it. But remember, keep hodling and stay safe. And until the next time, trade smart, trade safe, and don't get wrecked.